Stephanie from the Pixie Yogi again. This week, I want you to really focus on the element of water and being in the flow. And so, we're going to kind of talk about that a little bit today before we get into our practice. So, this weekend, I went to North Carolina and we went whitewater rafting, we were hiking, we were camping. And as you can see, I don't really look like I've come back to civilization. I don't really feel like I have either. I'm still a little bit tired from everything we did, and kind of still just resting and still doing some laundry and just recouping. But while I was there, we had our camping spot in the most beautiful area ever. The tent was surrounded by trees. It was shaded. It was the most private, most serene spot. And it was right next to this perfect running stream. And me and my best friend Megan, we did our yoga on this rock that was actually coming right out onto the stream that was right next to our tent. And it was this huge rock. We were just like, what is this? It's like in the middle, just like in the middle of the stream. It's so awesome. Let's go do our yoga there in the morning. And we did our little practice and our little meditations. And after we did all of that, I kind of just sat there and wrote for a little while. And as I was doing that, all of these thoughts and feelings came out. And things that I'm sure you've thought of before, things that I feel like many people have kind of intuitively been guided towards, like being in the flow of life, knowing you should just allow. Don't ask how, just allow. Like I know that came up for me a lot last week. But just being in the presence of the element of water, wow. There were a lot more messages that were coming, like really just allowing the universe to present its gifts to you, and just knowing that whatever direction you're flowing in, that's the direction that you're supposed to be going in. And it's funny because a lot of the messages I receive rhyme, but it's because I work with the elemental realm and that they like to rhyme. That sounds really funny, but yeah. So no extreme description for that one, just the way it is. And then I continued to work with water when I went whitewater rafting at class 4 and 5. For those of you that have been, it's like really intense, like high waterfall, like drops in these rafts, and like just intense waves after intense waves. And I guess your mantra the whole time you're in that boat is to basically just stay focused. Once I have this spectrum, I have this really slow and serene, slow moving stream in my backyard right behind my tent. And then on the other side, now I'm dealing with these like ferocious, really fast moving waters in this whitewater rafting experience. And I'm starting to notice, wow, these energies are so incredibly different, but it's the same element. It's water. And that's something that I want us to consider today, is how energy moves when we're dealing with water and how it can help you. So as we're looking at just the differences between like the slow moving stream and the fast paced water, notice how water can cleanse you. Notice how water can heal you, and notice maybe how you want to activate that within your life as we're moving through our practice today. What I'm going to kind of lead you in is kind of a guided meditation as you're practicing, to kind of see the slow moving stream in your body. And that's going to kind of bring in the love that water has. That's going to bring in the good vibes that water has, the joy that water has. And then the fast moving pace is going to cleanse and detoxify anything in your system that you no longer need. And that's really what I feel like those fast moving streams do, because when I was on that river, it was like that fear was just completely ripped from my body and I had no choice but to survive. So it just brought me to the present moment, and those moments where I was with that slow moving stream, I had no choice really but to be happy, because it really brought me back to the present moment of just being here now. So let's get into our practice, and let's do it's basically a basic spinal series. So it's going to open up your spine, it's going to open up your lungs, your rib cage, and yeah, it's just a basic elemental central kind of workout. So grab your mat and meet me back here. You can pause this and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so this is pretty simple. Every time you inhale, I want you to see the water coming up through your spine, and on the exhale, I want you to see it coming out of the crown of your head and surrounding your body. If you're moving slowly, imagine it coming up as a very slow, joyful, and happy energy, and you can really feel that in your heart center. And when we're moving quickly, see it as fast, rapid energy coming up your spine and moving through the crown of the head, like shooting out like a fountain and just like releasing any toxins you don't need. So the first thing you're going to want to do, and I'm just going to show you how to do this, and you can practice this later on your own time, make this super short, is you want to have your hands on your knees and you're going to have your arms straight. You're going to inhale, we're going forward and then to the left. So inhale forward, rounding the spine to the back, exhale, and then inhaling forward again, exhale, rounding the spine. So if you're seeing me on the camera, I look like I'm just making these big circles going round and round. When you keep doing this, you're going to close your eyes and look up in between the eyebrows and keep going this way. So it's going to start to feel like your stomach is moving around your hips, okay? And then you're going to go the opposite direction when you feel ready. Inhaling forward, exhaling, rounding back. You want to do this for 1 to 3 minutes. You want to feel your heart opening, rounding the spine backwards, and still seeing that water energy slowly flowing up from the base of the spine all the way up the crown of the head and just slowly surrounding you with joy and love and peace. And after you've done that a few times for 1 to 3 minutes, come back to center. Have your hands on your shoulders and elbows are right in line with the shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. And I'm going to show you how quickly you want to go in this one. So it's and just goes fast, fast, faster, faster, fast as you can. That one's called washing machine. And what you want to do is you want to open up the lungs, the rib cage. You're opening up the lymphatic system even and detoxifying that. And you might even get a little bit dizzy as you work on balancing out your nervous system too. So really just move through it, work through it, and do that for 1 to 3 minutes. I'd start with 1 because you might get a little bit dizzy. It's just your body saying, I'm detoxifying, yay! And start to see those really fast waters pushing up through you and reaching out and letting it all go. The last one you want to do is bring your hands onto your ankles, arms straight. Inhale, just open the chest forward, and exhale, round the spine. I have my students imagine they have butterfly wings here normally if they want to really feel the spine flexing. But on this one, still inhale, see it all coming up, and then exhale, watch it all flowing around you. Watch that water flow gently and smoothly and peacefully. And then again, after 1 to 3 minutes, inhale back to center and just exhale, release. So those are 3 easy spinal flexors that you can do anytime during your day. Make sure your eyes are closed during all of this practice, looking up in between the eyebrows, activating the pineal and the pituitary gland for your intuition. Water is about intuition a little bit as well. So I hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, get that spine flexing, get some water into your flow, into your body, into your breath, into your movement. Release the tension from your day. Namaste, yogis, and thank you so much. I look forward to next week.